Today, we're looking at the 1000 piece jigsaw marbles from Clementoni's Colour Bloom series. Now, Clementoni are an Italian toy and puzzle manufacturer and are quite a popular brand of puzzles internationally, so you'll usually see them stocked in the same places you'll find a Ravensburger, but I'd never actually picked one up before finding this one at my local Savers for $4. Quality-wise, I'm quite happy with what Clementoni deliver. You've got a nice box with a full, if slightly obscured image of the puzzle, and it does come with a poster, which isn't very big but is still useful to work from. The pieces are solid, have a variety of shapes, and a matte finish, so they check most of the boxes as far as I'm concerned, but the main problem I have is that they just don't lock together very firmly at all. I noticed this while assembling the edge, and it made me very nervous about this puzzle when I knew I was just going to have to build up patches of colour in different spots before moving them into place. Now, it didn't end up being disastrous, but I did have to be overly careful as I moved things about, which I didn't enjoy. The other slight downside is that the cardboard backing was coming off on a lot of pieces, but without knowing how much action this second-hand puzzle has seen before, it's hard for me to say how much of a serious defect this is, and in any case, it's certainly better to have the back peeling off than the image side. So this Colour Bloom series features images that form a rainbow gradient without generally being just a gradient. I'd seen some of these around before, and they've always appealed to me. I like the idea of having the clear colour separation of a gradient, but also a texture beyond just a flat colour map. And naively, I thought this would put them on the easier end of the 1000 piece puzzle spectrum. I was wrong about that. This marbles one specifically was a struggle. So for comparison, I've done a pure gradient 1000 piece puzzle in around 3 hours 20 minutes. The last standard 1000 piece image I did a bit over 4 hours, and this one took me basically 7 hours flat, so nearly twice as long. And one thing that makes this image trickier is that the gradient isn't sustained consistently over the image. For example, you can see that there's green marbles not just in both corners, but also through the middle here. So when I was picking out colours, there was a larger range of places they could go than you'd get with a more consistent gradient. And picking out the colours wasn't as easy as I thought it would be either. The jumble of different marble sizes and textures made the unassembled pieces look a bit of a mess, and to be honest, a little headache inducing. But I persevered, and I did start to pick up momentum towards the end once I got used to identifying the marbles within the noise. All in all, it did end up being a pretty satisfying challenge puzzle, and I did enjoy seeing it all come together in the end, but part of me was wishing I'd come across any of the others in the series, with their cleaner visuals and more clearly demarked colour sections, which I think I'd have enjoyed more. This one was only alright, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I hope whatever challenge you face, you can keep all your marbles. Take care.